This video is a direct continuation of my last video on Classroom of the Elite 3. The video is in the top right corner. After Ayanokoji brings Asahina's missing phone accessory, Asahina thanks him. After that, Asahina informs Ayanokoji that Nagumo is interested in him. In response, Ayanokoji implies that he is a nobody. He also asks how he can stop Nagumo from paying attention to him. Asahina jokingly suggests beating Nagumo. To her surprise, Ayanokoji agrees that might be an option. Meanwhile, Asahina starts laughing as she believes nobody can defeat Nagumo. By the way, unlike other second-year students, Asahina doesn't follow Nagumo blindly. As a token of appreciation, Asahina gives Ayanokoji some valuable information. After a while, some members of Group 6 start discussing their pasts. Yukimura breaks down while discussing his past. Surprisingly, Ishizaki indirectly thanks Yukimura for taking on the role of their group representative. After a while, Kei passes Ayanokoji a note while passing by each other. After that, Ayanokoji finds Tachibana crying all alone. After a while, Ayanokoji spots Hashimoto, Ruin, and Manabu talking to each other. As the final exam for the mixed training camp, they have to run a long-distance relay. The final exam begins. All of them start running. Yukimura manages to give the baton to Ayanokoji. Ayanokoji then gives the baton to Koenji as the last runner. After a while, the teacher announces the result of the mixed training camp. He mentions that nobody will be expelled from the boys' group as all the groups scored above the borderline. Manabu's group gets the first place. But surprisingly, Nagumo congratulates Manabu. Needless to say, Manabu is taken aback. The teacher then announces that one of the girls' groups failed to reach the borderline. That group is Tachibana's group. By the way, Ikari, who is Nagumo's underling, is the leader of Tachibana's group. Nagumo immediately starts to laugh. By the way, if a group loses, the leader of that very group gets to choose one member who will be expelled. Ikari immediately points towards Tachibana. Ayanokoji states that Nagumo wasn't after the first place in this exam. He was after Tachibana, who is a close ally of Manabu. Meanwhile, Nagumo continues to mock Manabu and Tachibana. But to Nagumo's surprise, Manabu decides to use his class's points to save Tachibana from getting expelled. I'm waiting for that day when Ayanokoji will destroy Nagumo.